Let's talk about competition on the defensive line. Coach Malzahn talked about it, a lot of other guys. Just having that many guys up there, what have you seen out of the group so far?
Like I said before, even before the other incoming freshman got here, like competition is always better for the team. You know what I mean? Because you can't get as content with your position or knowing that you're going to be the guy that's going to start the game or play the most snaps in the game. And now we got players that can come in and help right away and stuff like that. So it's and we have to compete with them. We got to compete with older guys, and then everybody's in the mix. So competition is always good.
There's been a lot of talk about Derek and the freshman.
Marlon.
Thank you. What have you seen from those two guys?
They've been performing really well. I think Coach G's pleased, so that's all they really, you know.
How hard is that for a freshman at that position?
I mean, if you do what he says and just go and just try your best at practice, he mainly wants effort, and just to show him that you're at least trying to do what he's asking. So I feel like as long as they're doing that, they're gonna be good on his side.
How much have you seen Jeff Holland improve this offseason?
I seen Jeff Holland improve as well as a lot of other players. A lot of people have improved this offseason.
What does he do well specifically?
I mean, he's gotten better playing the run. He got better playing the run, playing the six technique. He been fighting a lot when he's in the six technique. You know what I mean? So not just letting people push him out of the gap, like fighting and straining and actually stay in there. So that's the biggest improvement I've seen.
Have you talked to any of the young guys just about that? I mean, obviously no one wants to come in here and register. I mean, you did just mainly because Rodney said we just want to waste a year of you. Do you kind of tell them, like, you can just look at me and I've been very successful, so it's not the end of the world?
I believe that the red shirt is the best thing for to do because all I can think about is if I had another year to play in high school. You know what I mean? So I think red shirt is always beneficial. So it just depends on how the player takes it and what the coaches think. So if the coaches think they need the red shirt, they'll red shirt. And if they don't, they'll play. So.
For you, having now a year under your belt, how different are you as a player this year as you were heading into last year?
It's more of a confidence thing. It's a lot of things that I didn't see before. I had to watch people do it instead of getting a chance to do it. So it's a lot of things like knowing when certain blocks come your way, what to do with them, and different things like that. So it's just a confidence thing. Like I know what to expect from different formations and stuff like that. And it's just helpful to have that experience to be able to do those things.
Anything in particular you're working on this preseason?
Pass rush hands and give him both feet in the ground before I make contact with the guy in front of me, and also making sure I can see the adjacent alignment and all those different type of things. Just reading my keys before the play starts. That's what I try to work on every day.
Are you someone who sets any kind of like goals for yourself, like anything like stat-wise?
My goal, I'm not a stat player. My goal is to contribute. So as long as my coach wants me in the game, I'm gonna do my job, and whatever comes my way comes my way.
Just for you guys, how excited are you to have that first scrimmage to kind of get a taste and feel of where you guys are?
You get to see how people react with a scrimmage. You like not knowing that you only got 4 plays before you have to get out. You have to react to the different. You have to be able to look over at the chains and understand what you got coming or different things like that. We're gonna have like all the different type of situations that they can have to react to. So that's a good thing to have a scrimmage.
You go up against Cozen, Braden a lot in practice. They've rated very well with a lot of different analyses. Do you think they're the best guards, the 2 best guards in the SEC?
I mean, that's your opinion. I believe they're really good guards. It's they start at Auburn University, so they must be, right?
Dontavius, how's Xavier Dampier looking this fall so far?
He's looking really well. He managed to get to break his way into the starting role, so he's just trying to compete and stay in his keep his spot.
Dontavius, we've heard a lot in the past about Coach Garner's quote-unquote de-recruitment of the young guys. Several times when we've been out there this week, he's gotten on them pretty hard. How have you seen them kind of respond to that hard coaching?
The thing is, I know y'all always talk about him de-recruiting players, but honestly, I don't really feel like any one player gets it more than any other one. You know what I mean? I feel like he gets on all of us the same. Like what he always says. Well, I'm not gonna repeat it, but he says everything. He says everything is equal, so everybody has the equal opportunity to get what he dishes out. You know what I mean?
With Carl, everybody talks about how he's kind of a great player, but is there any kind of moment that crystallized that for you? Something you saw him do on the field that not very many people could do like that?
I mean, I think that's not a question for me. I don't think. I think it's more of a coach's question, but I mean, he's pretty good. He's a real good player, and y'all can watch and tell what he does well. So.
What have you guys as a unit said to Dontavius? I mean, obviously he redshirted last year. Now you guys have said he's gonna probably miss the entire season. I know it's got to be you guys are trying to keep.
I mean, yeah, we want to try to get behind him at this point because in situations like that, I've never been through an injury, but I feel like you need people to uplift you. You know what I mean? So that's what we're trying to do. We try to make sure we stay around him because he's not always in the meetings with us. So we try to make sure we keep in touch with him and see what he's doing and stuff like that. So we just try to keep him uplifted through his hard time and all this stuff.
Yeah, as a veteran, how do you feel about the depth behind you at that D line? I know you don't guys like you and Non don't ever want to come off the field, but coaches
Oh no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about coming off the field because I feel like whoever my coach puts in is just as I don't want it to be a dropout. So that's why I'm good that we do have that depth behind me. I feel like it's really going to be real beneficial towards us being successful.
Take a couple more. Are we good? All right, good.
Thanks, Najee.
Thank you.